Hello, this is Michelle Sizemore, Independent Advisor with Creative Memories. Today I'm going to show you how to make these easy borders using Creative Memories tools and Creative Memories cardstock and a new Creative Memories collection. The first thing I'm going to do is show you how to make a sandcastle. It's a sandcastle border with the Border Maker cartridge system. And this is the Border Maker cartridge system. This is your paper tray holder. This is your cartridge holder. First thing I'm going to do is open this tray up and pop it into place. Lift the arm, put the cardstock in, make sure it's straight on all sides. Close the arm, it's magnetic. Pop the tray underneath in place. And then I'm going to put the paper right here. And you want to make sure that your notches match up right here. There's a blue notch and a white notch. And underneath, it fits together like a puzzle. Just sort of lean over it and press it with the palm of your hand. Gently pull out, plop it back into place where the notches match up again. Go all the way down until you've finished the 12-inch border. And then you will have your sandcastles. This is what it looks like. This paper's kind of bent on the end, so we'll trim that up. Okay, now I've already cut a brown one. Because what we're going to do is we're going to layer these on top of each other to get like a little shadow look on the behind it, so it helps it pop off the page. So what I'm going to do is put my repositionable tape runner on the back of the light colored sandcastle, because they're going to go on the top. And I'm just applying it gently in little dots. Now what I love about this, it comes out in little clear dots, and it only sticks to what it needs to stick to, so it doesn't poke through and show between the holes and the intricate pieces, and the rest comes off on what's underneath it. So here's my brown one, and here's my light color one to go on top, and I'm going to offset it just a little tiny tad. I think that's a southern thing I say, a tiny tad. That means a little bit. And then I'm going to press each one kind of gentle to get it to stick down. And as you can see, there's like a little, you'll probably see it better on white. Yeah, here we go. But there's like a little bit of a shadow look to make it pop off the page a little bit. Now the next thing I want to do is cut this with my straight trimmer to get it the width that I want. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line it up where these the tallest flags are going to line up with this black line right here, because I've already looked at it and I know that that's how wide that I want it. And by lining my flags up to touch the line, the tallest flags, that helps me keep it straight. Plus there's a line over here, and it is straight all the way down to that line. Now you want to make sure it's straight up here. Hold it down with your hand, very important. Close the arm. I still hold it down with my hand. And then just press with the palm of your hand and go up and down. And then you have your 12-inch layered sandcastles. So the next thing I want to do is mount this on top of a light blue piece of cardstock. And let me show you how I organize my cardstock. We have these folders called Power Project folders, and I love these. They help me stay organized. I have one for each color, like blues, beiges, browns, reds, and then I put all different shades in here. These are just so great because they hold all of your scraps and they keep them from getting all bent up and intertwined with each other. You have this long pocket right here where you can put all these miscellaneous pieces. You can put rectangles or circles or whatever right here. Flip it over, you've got two long ones for strips, and then inside you can put your bigger pieces. And I barely have this full. You can feel this very full with lots of stuff. I do have one that is quite full over here. I can show you in a bit. So I want to pull, I want this light blue, so I'm going to get that off of there, and then I want to mount my sandcastles on top of this. Now I don't want the blue to show on the bottom, so I'm just going to take a little Usually I would do a pencil, but it really doesn't matter because it's not going to show. I'm going to draw a little line to make it just a little bit shorter than the actual border, because all I need is for it to pick out the top. And that'll give me my line to know where to cut it with my straight trimmer. So I'm going to line it up. Now, this straight trimmer has this rubber mat right here. The dotted line on the left is the one that you use as your guide because that's where the blade comes down. So I'm going to line that pen mark up with that dotted line on the left. Make sure I'm straight and cut. Okay? Now I have this the way I want it, the size that I want, and I'm just going to mount my sandcastles on top so that some of the blue peeks out on the top to kind of look like sky. So once again, repositionable tape runner. And guys, when you buy this, it comes with the case, and then you can buy refills to go in it. So you don't have to buy the whole case again. So save your cases. Now, I'm going to kind of eyeball this and make it show as much blue as I personally want. You can show as much as you want. Kind of press gentle with my finger. I'm being careful not to bend the little flags. All right, so I have everything now except for my blue water. So I want to get blue water like this. So I'm going to use this 12-inch decorative trimmer. I call it the wavy trimmer because it makes waves, but in the catalog it's called decorative. Now I'm going to use this Sun Rays for Days collection, and this again shows you how I use these Power Project folders. I've labeled it Sun Rays for Days. Here you can put all your journal mats and photo mats. This is a longer pocket. You can put things like that. All my papers are in here. And then on the other side, I have the laser cut borders, some pieces of paper, the sticker strips. All I need is this strip of paper for now. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull this out because I want to show you what I do with this in a few minutes. And I'm going to set this aside. And all I want to do is cut a piece of this wavy to make it look like water. I'm going to eyeball it to see about how tall I want it. This will be like the bottom, and then this will be the top. And that looks about right. And I'm just going to look and make sure it's straight, and it is. Now, a little trick with this. When you start to use this, start about right here and work your way. It's kind of like doing it backwards. Work your way up real gentle, because that helps keep you from bending this paper. If you go this way in the beginning, it sometimes bends your paper. And then just be gentle. Work through the curves. Go all the way down, and you have your strip of water. And then all you have to do is put your tape runner, again, repositionable, because that's what I always craft with. It's so good because you can pick it up and move it if you get things off center or whatever for a while as you're crafting, and then over time it settles down so that it sticks. And then I'm just going to show as much of the castles as I like to show out the top. Okay, press it down, and I have this first border. Now I made my water a little bit wider, which is fine. Now if you see that you got it off center a little bit, like right there, I would just take my scissors and trim it a little bit. I love these little micro scissors from Creative Memories. They're kind of new, and you just make it, everything look even. I could have picked it up and moved it a little bit, but it's just about as easy just to trim it. Okay, and then if you want to do more, I probably would make that a little bit shorter, but I would just take my straight trimmer and do that. But then you can add these embellishments. These are 12-inch laser cut borders, and all I did is in this pack is I opened it up, took it out, and put tape runner on the back. I used my repositionable tape runner and mounted them down. And then that's how you get these Sandcastle borders. Hope you like that, and I hope you have fun scrapbooking. Y'all have a great day.